So I want you to come a little bit closer. This man right here has made over $80 million online. And mind you, when I say man, he's only 23 years old. And so in this video, I'm going to cover the secret behind how Iman Gadzhi made his very first $1 million online. We're not going to talk about how he made $80 million, but how he made his actual first $1 million online. And looking back after doing all the research, it's a very genius strategy. And so if you watch the entire thing, my goal is to show you exactly how Iman Gadzhi made his very first $1 million online and how you can replicate the exact same strategy for yourself. Now, mind you, Iman came from nothing. He has the whole thing on YouTube for you to be able to see, and now he has millions of followers and has made millions of dollars online, right? And this video right here, I actually found this. 7 years ago, he was going to Domino's to save for a 2-for-1 deal, just to save a couple dollars. And now I don't really think he worries about 2-for-1 deals or even pizza for that matter. So after analyzing his previous videos, going down a rabbit hole, doing my research, this is what I found. I noticed 3 main clues that allowed him to be able to make his very first $1 million online. Starting off with making YouTube fitness content. So he was in the game, strong, going hard at the gym. This is 7 years ago, and he was making money online. Then he transitioned to being a videographer. He was making videos online for other creators. Then he made a video about him dropping out of high school. Can you guys imagine? This is not even college. You're dropping out of high school. Okay, this is how unorthodox this man was. All right, and he went all in on the online business game, and he still wasn't making too much money, and still in the process of figuring out. But this is when it led to the next steps. So he started his first agency, which is IAG Media, and he moved out for the very first time, right? And he moved into a $5,000 flat. Now, this is anyone's first goal as an online entrepreneur. We're just trying to get out of our parents' house. We're just trying to get our own crib so that we can have our own things, do our own things, have the boys over, and make some money online, right? But then this is where things got pretty interesting, all right? So he documented his entire income reports as he was growing. So January, February, March, he was showing literally his bank account and how much money he was making. And this is why I respect him so much. And this is when things started to get really different, okay? Things started to really change. He transformed himself in a matter of 4 to 5 months, and I mean radically changed himself. He was now working with 7 to 8 figure clients. The guy that you saw that was eating Domino's pizza was now working with 7 to 8 figure clients. This AJ and Smart, they were making millions of dollars a year, and he was charging this one client $10,000 per month for one client. One client, guys. And all of a sudden, right after that video, like 2-3 months after, he makes a video about how he made $1 million profit in cash. Can you imagine having $1 million in cash in your bank account by the age of 18? Now, did you catch what just happened? He did all of this in 2 years. And so it begs the question, how did he actually do this? And this is when I realized, and I call a huge realization, and this is something that goes unnoticed. He made this iconic video. This was 7.7 million people viewed this. All right. What he doesn't talk about is he talks about all the business models. And he says agency is the best model, which I believe in. But he missed out something. He didn't run just any traditional SMMA, right? He didn't run just any same model. He didn't run just the same niche or even get paid the same way. How he actually ran his agency and how he made his first $1 million online was completely different. And what he actually ran was an info product growth agency. And I actually went to his website, found his website, and it says literally right here, we help e-commerce and info product businesses produce spine-chilling returns, right? And this is when I realized he did it differently, and this is how he was able to make his first $1 million online. Now, you might be asking, what's an info product growth agency? Basically, in a nutshell, it's partnering with creators and online businesses who have a following and that sell something high ticket to their audience. So instead of working with online businesses or any other business, you're working with creators who have a following and online businesses that have a online course or product. And you take a percentage of sales and revenue. And this creates the ultimate leverage because you're working with people online and there's ultimate scalability in that model. And so with this model, he was making a good, 80-90% margins, very hard margins. And that's why he was able to make $1 million profit so quickly, right? Because he was working with the right clients and he was working with just a few clients, working to make sure that he gets them the best results. And he just said, screw everything else, right? So here he was, the creator or the online businesses, and he was what we call the operator. So he was the guy behind the scenes actually driving all the marketing and all the sales. And so 3 main clues that you can follow to be able to replicate his journey. And the last one is key. All right. So clue number 1 was that you need to look at who did he work with? So go back, and I did all the thing for you. I went back to his videos, and I realized he was working with, again, info product businesses, right? Info product businesses. This is key. The reason why this is key is that they have ultimate scalability, right? If you work with the mom and pop shop down the street, you can't scale them, right? But if you work with an established online business that have millions of followers or they have millions of dollars online, you can scale them and they can keep up with your scalability. And so he was very strategical about who he was working with. And that's what allowed him to be able to make so much money online, right? His very first million. And if you look at the creator economy right now, there's other people right now. There's a chance for you to be able to work with these type of clients, even if you're just starting out, with people that have 100,000 followers, 100,000 subscribers, and you can work with these creators because they have leverage and you can sell something online like Iman did, right? And that's the difference between this model and the old model, right? Everyone else is saying SMA, even Iman's teaching how to do that. But what he actually did was he started the IPGA. He helped other info product online businesses scale. And that's how he was able to make his first $1 million. And so we're not working with the Joe Smo, the roofer, local Bob, right? We're working with legit online businesses and we're taking advantage of their audience. Now that's clue number one. Clue number two is how he was actually getting paid. And this was a video that he did with another client that was paying him $10,000 plus per month. Guys, $10,000 plus per month from one client, right? Name me any other SMA niche that pays $10,000 plus per month. I'll wait here. Actually, I won't wait that long. It will take too long if I wait too long because there's not any other niche. And so what he did was he got really good at marketing sales, right? He got really good at marketing sales, but he did it in a very specific niche, which is info product businesses, right? So creators right now, they have the best opportunity because they have thousands of followers. They have ultimate leverage, which is attention, and you can sell something, an info product to those audiences and make a lot of money. And now he partnered not just with any Joe Smo, not with some random guy that's willing to just pay you $1,500 a month, but someone that actually can grow their business. Right, this is what we call whale clients, and this is how Iman did it. He worked with whale clients, and he took a revenue share. So instead of just getting paid a flat fee of $1,000 or $1,500, he got paid a percentage off of every sale that he made them. And now he was able to make, that's how he was able to make $10,000 plus per month, right? And then he got case studies and signed on better clients. And so that leads us to number three, clue number three, which is how he got his clients' results. Now, if we look at the way that he got results, right? When he was working with people, he had leverage, right? Online businesses have leverage. They can sell something and it doesn't cost them to replicate the same thing. If you're selling an info product, you're just selling that damn thing over and over again. Whereas if you're working with a dentist or somebody else, it's service-based, right? So you're having to hire more people. It becomes a lot harder for you to be able to make them more money. And because of the fact that it's not online, you don't have the entire world to be able to scale your sales. But when you work with creators that are online and you sell an online info product, you're able to make infinite, and I mean infinite sales, right? So why would you make your job any harder? And Iman understood this. And so instead of trying to work with just any business, he was working with online info products and he was able to scale much quicker, allowing himself to make his clients more money, right? More easily. And in exchange, be able to make himself money, right? And so Iman, the way that Iman made his first $1 million online after doing all the research, to sum it up, he started what we call an info product growth agency. That's the exact agency. You can go to his website. That's the exact agency that he ran. Now, you can either follow what he's saying or you can do what he did, which is IPGA. And you can take the three main clues that he did to replicate his success, right? Number one, work with info product businesses, right? More scalable, more leverage. I have more videos in my channel to show you why that's the case. Number two is change the way that you charge. So instead of just charging like $1,000, $2,000, you become a growth creator, right? You actually take a percentage of people's companies for online businesses and you can make a lot more per client the way that Iman was charging 10 plus K a month. And number three, you solve different problems, right? So you're not just solving the Joe Smo, getting more phone calls. You're solving an actual problem for these big online businesses. And it's a game changer, right? But now hear me out. You guys might have seen this IPGA. It's the best model, guys, right? And there's going to be people that are promoting this. I'm promoting this. We're going to blow up. And there's going to be a lot of people that jump into this model. I'm telling you right now because it makes all the sense. If you watch this entire thing, you realize, damn, this is making a lot of sense. It's logical, guys. It is a logical statement. Okay, this is why I'm so bullish on it. If you guys have watched my videos, listen, I am not here to bullshit. I'm not, right? I'm just here to talk about facts. Right? I probably still will make content around SMA, right? Because it's all the same thing. It's still an agency. It's just what type of agency you're going to build. And I believe in leverage. I believe in going after the right opportunities, right? And so this is such a good opportunity that eventually it's going to get saturated. Or it's like running ads, Facebook ads in 2016, right? But only the skilled and hungry will be able to capitalize on this new opportunity. And so if you're somebody that is not hungry and you think it's going to be easy, you think that you don't have to be skilled or you have to be good at what you do to make a lot of money in this model, this is not for you. You actually have to be good at sales. You have to be good at marketing. You have to be a disciplined man. You have to be a worthy man, a man with values. I'm not saying you don't have to do those things. You still have to be the person to be able to make that money, but this is the best vehicle for you to be able to skyrocket your growth. Right? So if you're serious about this, somewhere in this section, you're going to be able to watch the entire course. I show you how to start this agency model, and I'll show you how to get your very first clients. 25-minute free course. You can go on my YouTube channel, or there'll be a link right here. And make sure to like and subscribe, right, to get all the sauce. I'm going to show you all the sauce on how you could be able to scale this type of agency. All right, and if you're serious about one-on-one mentorship, right, you want my one-on-one help, I'm not here to drop a $200 course. I'm here to actually get paid well and also deliver crazy results. So if you're like one of those guys that are serious, you want to make a change, you realize this is not going to be around forever, and you want the best advice that you can get from somebody that actually has done it, that has actually scaled an agency to $50K a month, that works with high-level clients, that has made content for the past 2 years, you guys can fact check me, right? DM me on Instagram if you're interested to have a chat at Caleb Che, and we'll talk about the one-on-one mentorship and how we can help you grow this agency. All right. So I'll leave you off with this. Realize that it doesn't have to take 7 years, right? Iman was a 7-year process. You can compress time and change your life, and I mean this, in 6 months. I changed my life. I went from 0 to 10K in 6 months, right? And so I'm telling you from experience, you can do it as well. You don't need 7 years to radically change your life. You can have a completely different life. You can move into your dream apartment. You can have your dream girlfriend. You can have the dream body. You can have the dream relationship with God. You can have your ideal friendship and community, right? This can all happen in the next 3 to 6 months. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that you can become the next Iman. I believe I'm going to become the next Iman. This video is going to, like these videos I'm dropping, is me having belief. But if you follow the footsteps that everyone else is taking, then you're not going to fall in the right direction. But if you follow the right footsteps, choose the right models, avoid wrong decisions, and you go all in on yourself, go all in and commit, I promise you, your life will change in 6 months. And I wish that for you. I really do. God bless you guys. Love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.